I do, but I'm not convinced. She says, well, what do you think? You were reading my mind? She said, you told me things, Kim, I didn't even know. I had to go and check with my mother-in-law. I said, all right, well, I don't know. She said, well, I have my brother here. I stopped by my brother's house, and he lost a very dear friend of his. Do you think you could try to do what you did last night? I said, listen, I'll try. I don't know. So I closed my eyes and I started seeing all these images and I started hearing things in my head. And I said, well, it looks like I'm tuning into someone who's a car mechanic. She said, why do you say that? I said, well, I see a man under the hood of a car and I see him removing parts and I hear her brother just bust out laughing. And I said, well, why are you laughing? Well, was he a mechanic? And he said to me, no, but he was a car thief. And him and I used to steal parts of cars. Probably is the most WTF in my life. And I'll never forget it. It was part of the teaching moment for me that we do connect to the animal kingdom. 2 nights a week, I would go to people's homes and they would get a group of 10 people together and we would all sit in a circle. And one evening, I went around the room and everybody got a message. And it was I was satisfied. I was very happy with who came through for who. The only person that did not get a message was the hostess for that evening. But there was one thing I was seeing around her from the beginning of the evening, and I dare not even say it, but it was a green, big bird, like a parrot. And I'm like, I'm not saying that. So at the end of the evening, I'll always go to the person that I didn't get a message for, and I'll say, listen, let me try to tune into you specifically, and let's see if something comes up. And I said, well, I only have one thing to tell you, and I'm a little embarrassed to say it, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and trust spirit. I said, the only thing I've seen around you all night is a green bird. It's a parrot. And I heard all of the gasps in the room. Everyone. And I went, what? 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 And the hostess started crying hysterically, so she couldn't talk. But her friend across the room said, Kim, that's why she held this group. She don't want to hear from any relatives. She's here to hear from her bird.